It's November 30th, 2021. I'm Todd Dunn, and today I am working on a project from my 1936 wooden powerboat, Tortuga. Let's take a look at what the project is. This is a Wilcox Crittenden No. 5 bronze opening port. Last summer it was leaking and I tightened it up a little too much, and as you can see, I cracked the glass. So what I'm going to do today is try to get the glass out of there and get this port ready to replace the glass. Now, what there is in here is this right here is a ring, a bronze ring. It's a split ring with a joint right there. And I think it goes into a groove in the frame. And I have been unable to pry it out of there. So what I'm going to do is use a specialized tool to get the glass out. And then hopefully when I can get a hold of the ring, I'll be able to pull one end of it out. Probably this end or this end. And once I've done that, I'll be able to get it out of the groove. And then we can clean the whole thing up and acquire new glass and put it back together. Now these are kind of hard to find. This port probably dates from at least 1936. So there are some used ones available. They run at least $250. So if I can fix it, it probably cost me $15 for glass and adhesives, and that will make a much cheaper repair, and I'll still have the original port off of Tortuga. So, time to take this and apply my custom glass removal tool to it and see if I can get the glass out of it. Okay, I have the porthole set up, ready to do the glass removal. What I'm going to do is just put a piece of cloth over it. And I have my custom glass removal tool right here. I'm just going to whack it a few times and break the glass out of it. And now I can pull the rest of the glass out with pliers and hopefully get it cleared out enough to get the get everything out of there. I think I'll just take this and tap my way around it. Now we just have to work it out of that groove. Let's see if I can get a piece of this out. This glass is quite thick. It looks like it's around at least a quarter, maybe even 5/16 of an inch thick. We'll take a piece like that and measure it. There's a bunch of broken glass. Now it's just a matter of getting it out of the groove so I can hopefully pull that little thing out of there. And as you can see, this is going to be a kind of tedious process to break this glass out of here. And I don't want it to fly around too much. I don't want glass all over my driveway. And looks like it's going to be a bit of a job to get it all out of here. So I'm going to get something to dump this glass in, and then we will spend a half hour or so chipping out the last little bit. But there it is, most of the glass gone, and yeah, I think that's pretty thick. So we're going to have to measure that and see just how thick the glass is. But this worked pretty well to contain the glass. Just a few little shards escaped. And this one, I think, is going to be a good one to measure the thickness on, because I've got full thickness right there. So that'll be a good one to measure thickness. And we can work on getting this ring out. See if I can grip it with pliers and try to pull it out of there. I think getting the ring out is probably going to be the hardest part. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. So, I think I'll cut this off now until I have successfully removed the last of the glass and the little bronze retaining ring. And we'll see just how this looks then. Well, after a great deal of chipping and chiseling, I got the glass out. But then I had to get the glazing compound from in here that the glass was set in out. And that was the hard part. That took me over an hour working at it with a 1/8 inch chisel and just hammering it out. I still have a little bit left. The next step is to get this ring out. This is a retaining ring to hold the glass in. Looks like the glass is 3/8 of an inch thick. So I still have some glazing compound in there. I'll have to get the rest of that out. I'm probably going to go over the inside of this with a Dremel grinding wheel to get that out. And eventually I will get this ring out. And once I do, I will be ready to install new glass. But boy, this was a task. Breaking the glass out, as you saw, went very quickly. Getting the part in between the body of the port and the retaining ring out was not so easy. And then I spent 10 times as long getting the glazing compound out, whatever it was that they used back in the 30s when this port was assembled. So at this point, I just have to get this ring out, which I think is just going to be a lot of very, very tedious grinding and chipping. And eventually that bronze ring will come out. It's quite soft bronze. And when that does come out, I will be able to install new material. I don't think I'm going to put glass back in this. I think I'm going to put Lexan in. 3/8 Lexan will be plenty strong enough. It won't break again. The only negative to it is it will be a little bit more susceptible to scratching than glass would. But anyway, we'll get it out of there, that ring out of there, and put in the new material. And I think once I get this all cleaned up and ready to assemble, I'll shoot video showing the assembly of the port light with new Lexan in it. Okay, that's it for November 30th, 2021, working on this bronze port from my 1936 wooden powerboat Tortuga, and basically breaking the cracked glass out of it and then chiseling the glazing compound out. If you enjoyed seeing what's involved in at least taking one of these old bronze ports apart, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to get a notification when I post the next video on this topic, subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. Thanks for watching.